Edward S. Webber, August 1871 to April 26, 1932, and Minnie Helen van Vredenburg Webber, November 1874 to January 1955. Buried in the Red Hook Methodist Cemetery, a granite tablet memorial toward the rear of the cemetery on the eastern side, which has fallen face up. Ed, as Edmund Bassett knew him, was the son of Myra or Elmira Webber, 1844 to 1911, probably the daughter of Ezra Webber, and they were originally from the hamlet of New Woodstock, south of Cazenovia, New York. Myra died in Red Hook, but her remains were returned to New Woodstock for burial. Ed was at one time the station agent or manager at the Central New England Railroad Station in Red Hook. He was appointed superintendent of waterworks for Red Hook in 1916. He was married late in life to Minnie Helen van Vredenburg in Garrison, New York, on August 1, 1908. She was the daughter of Catherine Emmeline Cole and H. Manson van Vredenburg, in whose plot Ed and Minnie are also buried. Before her marriage, Minnie was a public school teacher, and she would return to that occupation as seen when she was enumerated in the 1920 federal census of Red Hook, as well as in the 1930 census of Claverack when she was 44. In 1921, Ed and Minnie moved to Millerton so that he could be the station agent there, but the 1930 census tells us that Ed got out of the steadily dying railroad industry as his occupation was listed as insurance and real estate. Ed died in Philmont in Columbia County at 61 in 1932. He was a Methodist and a Mason. He and Minnie did not have any children. In 1940, the now widowed Minnie resided in Livingston in Columbia County, and she worked as a public school teacher making $950 a year. In the late summer of 1941, she vacationed in Union City, New Jersey, and in October had a Mr. and Mrs. Neil Eskelin and their son from that place as house guests at her residence in Linlithgow. By 1943, the paper reported she was a resident of Union City, and in 1944, she reportedly resided in Jersey City, New Jersey, where she died in January of 1955. It is possible that she was buried elsewhere, because her dates of death are not inscribed on the tombstone, and no obituary or notice could be located in our local papers.